More neighborhoods across Metro Atlanta are getting help opening businesses and staying open thanks to a new partnership between Homegrown and Flock Safety. Joining us now is Michael Davis. He is the founder and CEO of Homegrown, here to explain how the Thriving City Fund is turning everyday entrepreneurs into community cornerstones. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chelsea. Good to meet you.
All right.
Big fan of the work.
Good to see you as well. Talk to us about this fund and how it came about and its need.
Yeah, so Flock Safety is a cornerstone technology business here in Atlanta, helps keep our communities safe. And the insight we had together was that a thriving community is not just one that is safe. It's also one that's dynamic, that's full of small businesses, the small businesses that create jobs, that create wealth, and that play an important role in what it means to be an Atlantan. And so the two of our companies came together to launch what we call the Thriving Cities Fund, which is really all about supporting small business entrepreneurs across America, starting in Atlanta, in an incredibly powerful way, which is helping them to expand their businesses.
So you guys come together, you put up an investment into these businesses to help them thrive, right? Now, how does that fund, how does the Thriving Cities Fund decide which neighborhoods or businesses to make a priority?
Yeah, so on your first question, it's an initial $10 million commitment.
Wow.
That we've already deployed about $1 million into Atlanta in the last 3 weeks, which is really something we're super excited about. And our aspiration is that we can go do this at a far larger scale, not just in cities like Atlanta, but in communities all across America. And our goals for the program are really to drive as much job creation as possible. The company I founded, Homegrown, our investments over the course of about 12 months helped create 500 jobs just throughout the Atlanta metropolitan area. And that was on a pretty small scale. So imagine what happens when you turbocharge that and you put more capital into our communities. Ultimately, it's something that I think we can all get behind.
Yeah. Besides funding, do you guys give hands-on support to these entrepreneurs to get once they get a part of the program?
Yeah. So one of the really interesting things about brick and mortar entrepreneurship, and I should be clear here, is that we are backing brick and mortar retail entrepreneurs. Think about the person who has the coffee shop in your neighborhood, or the nail salon you go to, or the dentist you attend. Like, those are the businesses that we're supporting through the Thriving Cities Fund. Unfortunately, these entrepreneurs face an incredibly lonely journey. They oftentimes don't have an advisory board around them. They oftentimes don't have people they can talk to get help as they grow. And so we do more than just invest capital into these businesses. We also do give a little bit of hands-on support, but critically, we allow them to do it their way. We're not going to get too involved in their business.
Gotcha. We'd love to hear some of the early success stories that you have led to impacts in our community. Do you have any?
Yeah, so I've got a few. I'll tell you two. There's a company here in town called Switchyards. Switchyards is a neighborhood work club. It's kind of like a combination between a boutique hotel lobby, a college library, and they smash these two things together to create this new kind of membership coffee club. And we started working with Switchyards when they had 8 locations. In the span of about 14 months, we've helped them get to almost 30 locations. And that's just one example. Another example is the nail salon Sugarcoat Beauty and Nails. They're up to almost 20 locations throughout the Atlanta metropolitan area and the Southeast. We've helped them open about 5 new units. And by the way, when we do this, it's not just the jobs that are created in that location. It's also the contractors who are building the space. It's the community around itself that has more options where people can go to. And again, this is something we can all get behind.
Absolutely.
Right? Like it's really great to support small business.
All right, Michael Davis, thanks so much for what you're doing for our community, man. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Chelsea.
All right, take care.